Thank you for joining me on today's tip of the week. Today we're going to be talking about setting up required fields inside the software. To do that, we go up to Activities, go down to Required Fields, and you'll notice that there's two different options to be able to set them up in the billing entry or the patient entry. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and use the patient entry setup, so we'll click on that. And it takes us to a screen very similar to the patient information screen, where you have most of the same fields here. Now you can set up required or recommended fields. You can see I have a required field here, a recommended field here. So required fields have this pinkish reddish color background, whereas the recommended fields have a yellow colored background. If I'd like to change first name to required, all I do is click on the field again and it'll turn. If I want to make it so that it's just normal, or meaning not recommended or required, I just click it again. So if I would like, for example, to make birth date required, I click on it once to make it recommended, click on it again to make it required. And you can do that through any of these tabs here in the program. So now that I've made the last name and birth date required and the first name is recommended, I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. Now when I go into the patient record here and I want to create a new patient, those fields are marked here, where you can see that the last name is a pinkish reddish color background, first name is the yellow, birth date is the pinkish reddish color background as well. So if, for example, I wanted to create a new patient and I didn't fill out one of the required fields and tried to save it, it's going to come up with a message saying that the birth date must have a value, since that was one of the required fields. So it will not let you save a patient if there are fields that are marked required that haven't been populated. Now if you have a recommended field like I have with first name here, you can save it without it being filled out. The yellow shaded background is just a visual indicator to you that, hey, this is a field that you want to try to make sure you get, although it's not going to require you to get it in order to save. Thanks for joining us on today's tip of the week. We hope you'll join us again next time.